Welcome back. This is Aquarium Hacks by Marcus. I just want to update you guys on some things that has happened with my tanks here lately. I think I will start off with this Lake Tanganyika tank. As you can see here, sorry about moving things around with the camera, but as you can see here, I have definitely rescaped the entire aquarium. And so what I done was very simple. I simply moved all the big rocks that I had to the very background, and then I took my plants, as you can see, these are live plants, and I put them next to those rocks and had, of course, put rocks around my plants, trying to work out keeping the multifasciatus from digging around the plant roots and things of that nature. And it actually seems to be working pretty good. So I'm really happy about that. And then I decided to put all my shells up front, here in the front, from one end all the way down to the other end. And what this has done was break up the fights with the multifasciatus so much, because now they've got a longer stretch all the way from one end, from a 6 foot tank, all the way down to the other end. I did get a new fish. I've got a new, this is the first time I've ever kept one. But that is right there is a gold compressiceps, as you can see right there. That's a gold one. I ordered him from eBay. And what prompted me to get this gold compressiceps was some sad news I just want to tell you about real quick. When I was changing this tank around, I was taking some of the shells out. And one of my larger white Calvis, which they're just it's awesome when you can get them this size. But one of those Calvis there swam in this huge shell here. And as I was getting the shells out, moving shells, stuff like that, I did not know that he was in this shell. And so I know multifasciates like to hide in shells, and so I did my old trick, putting them in a cart and sitting on top the shells on top of a 10-gallon tank. So I would take kind of like a cart like that right there with holes in it, and then set that on the top of the 10-gallon tank, put the shells inside of it. The multifasciates that get nervous, they don't like being on top, and they would swim out of that and then swim down into the 10-gallon tank. And of course, at the bottom of the 10-gallon tank, I would have some decorations down there that they could not hide in, nothing like shells, because they're very hard to get out of shells. So that's how you get them out of the shells without having to destroy your shells. Well, long story short, the large cabbage swam in this shell. I did not know it, and I put the shell on top of that cart, hoping that I was thinking that multifasciatus was in here. And so the next day, I saw some multifasciatus swim out of the shell and go back down to the bottom of the 10-gallon tank. So I thought I had got all my fish, because what happens with calvas or compressiceps, when you move their environment around, they get real scared and they hide like big chickens. So they were hid all through this rock here, and I didn't see them. Sometimes you won't see them for 2 or 3 days. So I thought everything was good, everything was cool. So I left this shell inside of my tank, unhooked the heater, because I figured, in a day or two, I would drain the tank and then clean everything out. And when I took this shell out, I smelled a horrible smell inside of this shell. I knew there was a dead fish in here. I thought it was a multifasciatus in here. Lo and behold, it was that large white calvish that was inside of this shell, and he was dead. So that was a real heartbreaker. I really liked that fish. And not only that, they are, somewhat expensive. And so that also broke my heart too, because of the money that it costs to get those fish. And on top of that, how hard they are to get your hands on those kind of fish as well, the white calvus. So that was a disappointment. And so I went and I bought, that's when I went and I bought this compressor substance about 2 inches. And it'll probably be a whole year before I can see at least some kind of nice, significant difference in his size. But he's doing fine. He's doing good. He's eating well. He's doing really, really, really well. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, this is the Rescaped 127-gallon tank. And so, as you can see here, it looks absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this rescape. By the way, the Julius Chromis, again, has stuck together despite the decorations have been changed around. So, again, you know, there's a myth that that is broken. This is my rescaped 8-gallon tank. Here, of course, I've got the fake dragonstone and the real dragonstone in there. You can't hardly tell one from the other once it gets in the tank. That's the fake one there, but it looks just like the real, almost as real as this real dragonstone. You know, you really can't hardly tell the difference. And this, of course, houses the shrimp plants. You know, I got the Neo CO2 going in it, and then all the little filter in the back and the sponge filter. And I'm really enjoying that tank. And eventually, my betta will go inside of that tank. And so, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some updates on my fish aquariums. There's Pebbles in his tank. Of course, his light is off right now. I was getting a bad hair algae bloom in there that was growing on my Java moss, so I had to shut off the light there for a little while. But yeah, he's going to go in there as soon as I feel comfortable enough to put him in there. So I'm taking care of him, and he's doing just fine in there. And so yes, just wanted to show you guys my new scape, and as of now, it is working out really great. Everything seems to be really working well in this kind of scape. Hey, the more you learn about these kind of setups and these kind of fish, the more you know. Okay, so I will see you guys on my next video. Till then, hey, keep on hacking.